Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning from any parts of the world you're watching me from. It's your girl, Made Bliss. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you so much. God bless you. If you want to know more about what we're doing here, you can just watch my previous video so as to understand what we're doing here, or go through my bio so as to understand the details that will be dropping in this channel. So today I would like us to talk about resilience, the power to overcome life challenges. But before then, I would like to share a very story, a story that is very close to my heart. Anytime I'm talking about this, like I do break down. So I have a very close friend of mine, like close friend. Sarah was a very, very close friend of mine. Back then, she was in school when she got the news that she lost her both parents. Life was hell for her. Like losing her both parents at that period of time when she was in school was like giving up the dream of becoming a medical doctor that she has always dreamed of. She have to drop out from school, go stay with her uncle so as to survive. You know, on reaching there to stay with her uncle was as if life packaged another terrible storm for her. The uncle wife was a hell to this lady. Staying with her uncle's wife was another hell on earth. So the uncle is not the type that do stay at home. He is always on a business trip, you understand? So despite the storm that life was throwing at Sarah at that particular time, she find her way around it. She try her best to find her way around it. She looked for a petty job to be working and earning some salary so as to save to go back to school. She don't just want to kill the dreams. The dreams, the determination of her dream of becoming a medical doctor. She find a petty job, start saving some money. At some point, the uncle wife was not comfortable with that. She told Sarah to quit her job. That you are not here to look for job outside my house. What you're here for is to clean the house, wash the dishes, cook my food, and take care of my child. Kill your career for me. Kill your determination for me. Kill your dreams for me. In other if you want to interpret what the uncle wife was saying at that particular time was kill your determination, kill your dreams of becoming a medical doctor for me. You've lost your parents, so kill them. You're here to work, like you're here to take care of my child, you're here to do dishes for me, you're here to clean the house. Sarah quitting the job was another painful experience for her. Because what is she going to do at that particular time? What am I going to do? My uncle is not a type that always stay at home. Who am I gonna talk to? Who am I gonna tell what I'm going through here? As if what she was going through was not enough. The uncle's wife, cousin, came to pay them a visit, like to stay for a few days. He tried his best to take advantage of this lady, Sarah. He tried. At some point, he took advantage of this lady. I don't want to talk about how it happened, but he took advantage of Sarah. The uncle wife finding out about what happened sent Sarah packing out of the house. It's as if life was not yet done messing with her. Life took away her parents, make her drop out from school, quit her job. Now life was throwing another stone at her. Your cousin took advantage of me. Instead of you talking to your cousin or doing something about it, you send me packing of the house. Where do you expect me to go? I don't know anywhere in Abuja. Where do you expect me to stay? How do you expect me to survive? at that particular time, Sarah lose, or should I say, she she kept aside her determination. Like she's no longer interested on becoming the medical doctor that she has always dreamed of becoming. She's no longer interested on surviving. She gave up everything. That was when she met someone. Someone that comes into her life as a resilience. Resilience is that second part of you that always encourages you to not give up easily. Do you know what? Resilience is that companion that you have that will always encourage you to hold onto your determination of becoming whatever you want to be, of achieving and focusing on that determination that you have always dreamed of. Instead of Sarah giving up at that particular time of leaving the house, walking on the streets without knowing anywhere to stay, without having anyone to run to, that was when she met this wonderful companion. Resilience. Resilience is what helps you to bounce back stronger out of all the stones that life throws at you, out of all the situations, the struggle, the pains that life throws at you. Sarah meeting resiliency was what kindled the light of her determination of becoming a medical doctor. She fought the storms that life was throwing at her. She fought the challenges that life was throwing at her. So she fought the painful situations that life was throwing at her. She fought everything that life was throwing at her with her strength. The inner strength that she has in her, the superpower strength that she has in her. She said, you know what, life, I don't care about what you're throwing at me right now. I don't care about the storms you're throwing at me right now. I don't care about what you're throwing at me to give up my determinations. But you know what? I'm not giving up my determination. Why? Because I have somewhere I'm looking at. And that thing, I want to be a medical doctor. Why? Because I want to save lives out there. Sarah did not kill her dreams when she meets this companion of hers. She bounced back stronger after leaving the house. She went back to where she was working before, explained what was going on to them. Thanks to life. You know, life can be funny. Life can throw a painful storms. Life can throw a good storms at you. Thanks. She met someone that accommodated her. And she was living there, working, saving money, living there, working, saving money, living there, working, saving money. That was how Sarah raised money to go back to school. Now I can proudly tell you that Sarah is a successful medical doctor, saving lives out there. I can tell you that Sarah fulfilled her dreams of becoming a medical doctor. I can tell you that Sarah did not allow the storms that life was throwing at her to kill her dreams, to kill her determination. Gracefully and successfully, Sarah is now a medical doctor. That takes us back to what we're talking about today. What is resilience? Resilience is the ability to bounce back stronger out of every storms that life is throwing at you. You know, sometimes life can throw a storm of, hey you, where do you think you're running to? You want to be a medical doctor? Who tell you can be a medical doctor? Pack one side, you cannot become a medical doctor. How many people in your family? how many people in your family try to get to this position and they are still where they are, and you are coming out, you want to become a medical? It says go back. That's when you will look at life with the resilient spirit in you. You know, I said it's the ability to bounce out of every difficult situations that life throws at you stronger than you were before. That is when you will look at life and say, hey, you don't have the right to determine my destiny. You don't have the right to tell me where to stop and where not to stop to. You see, I want to be a medical doctor, and that is what I'm gonna achieve. Now you're coming out of that storms that life is throwing at you stronger than you were before. That is what I'm talking about. Now, why is having this resilient spirit in us why is having this resilient spirit in us important? It's important because that is what's help you bounce back stronger out of every difficult storms that life throws at you. It is important because it enhance your mental well-being. It is important because it enhance your problem solving skills. It's important because it's better your emotions. It help you manage your emotions at work, in relationship, in anywhere you find yourself. Resilient spirit is what help you bounce back stronger out of every storms that life throws at you. It enhances your mental well-being. Maybe at that particular time, let's go back to the story that I talk about. What Sarah was going through at the party at that moment was enough reason to make Sarah fall into depression. But this companion that Sarah has, that Sarah possesses, is what helped her. That was what helped her to stay out of depression, out of anxiety, out of pain. She did not allow the storms that life was throwing at her to heat up her mental well-being. She remained focused. Why? Because she knew this is where I'm going to, and I'm gonna get there no matter what life throws at me. It helps your problem solving skills. Maybe you have a family and you're working, all of a sudden they sack you out of work, and you have family that you need to work hard for so you can take care of them. Instead of going out there to take maybe something that will take your life, you look at that problem that you're facing at that time and use it as a stepping stone to get to another good opportunities that life want to throw at you. You know, life can throw its storms of difficulties. In that difficulties is another part of good opportunities. That is, if you can stand and face and confront the storms that life is throwing at you. Why is resiliency? And the most amazing thing is we all possess this resilient spirit. It's not something that is meant for some kind of special people. The most amazing thing is if you're alive and you're walking on earth, you possess this resilient spirit. You have it in you. How do you know you have this resilient spirit? Is when you're facing a challenge that is powerful enough to bring you down, and you look at that challenges and you say, no, you can't bring me down because this is not where I'm meant to be. You're looking at where you're meant to be, and you tell that situations that is where I'm meant to be. I'm not meant to be here. I'm not meant to stay here. I'm not meant to remain in dust. I'm not meant to be covered. Do you understand? I'm a light, and I'm meant to. I'm not born to be covered by the storms that life are throwing at me. That is when you know you possess a resilient spirit. And if you feel you don't possess it, you can work it out. How do you work it out? By controlling yourself. When life throws its storms at you, instead of giving up because of the storms that life throws at you, you look at that storms to the face and say, hey, you're not meant to control me. I know that the situations that I'm going through right now is painful. I know that what I'm going through right now is difficult for me to endure. But I'm gonna endure you, and I'm gonna come out of you powerful and stronger than I am before. Than I was before. That is how you can start making use of your resiliency. Is an inner strength in you, is the companion that you have in you, is what shield you from raindrop, is what cover you from painful experiences that life are throwing at you. Resilience in daily life is important. Every one of us need it daily. Why is it important in daily life? Because that's the invincible shield that cover you from unexpected arrows that life will be throwing at you. Sometimes life can throw arrows at you at your workplace. Sometimes life can throw arrows at you even in your marriage. So when you have this resilient spirit in you, that is what shields you from all these unexpected arrows that life throws at you. How does it shield you in your marriage? Maybe you're married and you have this anger issue, and you do get angry easily. You do get angry easily, and whenever you get angry easily, you can say things that you're not meant to say at that particular time. So what do? You control your emotions. Hey, I'm not gonna let you ruin my relationship. I'm not gonna let you spoil my marriage. At that particular time, instead of saying things that you're not meant to say, you control your emotions. You hold back yourself from saying those things. Holding back yourself is the magic of your resiliency spirit that you possess, is working for you. At your workplace, maybe your boss can be the storms that life is throwing at you, so that you can say, I'm not working. I want to leave the workplace. I'm not talking about storms of like maybe making you feel less of yourself, maybe making you feel like a shadow of yourself. No, I'm talking about storms, like storms that maybe your boss is this kind of a person that do irritate you. Maybe small thing, your boss will tell you, you're not good enough, you understand. I'm not talking about storms that make you feel less of yourself. I'm talking about storms, like real storms that people do face at workplace. So this resiliency spirit that you possess is what will shield you from that kind of stuff at workplace. You know, this resilient spirit, if you don't possess it, you have it in you already. If you don't make use of it, it makes you give up easily. It makes you lose determination. Maybe you are the guy, you are this kind of a person that you always dream to becoming a medical doctor, just like Sarah in the story that I talk about. You know, life throws a very painful storms at Sarah by taking away her both parents. That was enough reason to make Sarah give up and say, I'm not gonna pursue this dream of becoming a medical doctor again. But no, Sarah did not run around the storms that life throws at her. She walked through the storms and grew out of the storms stronger. And today I can tell you that Sarah is a successful medical doctor. Please, one thing I want to tell you is don't just look at the storms that life throws at you and give up. Adapt to changes and walk through that changes. Come out of those changes stronger than you were before and achieve the determinations that you have in your mind growing up. That's you telling life you can't determine, you can't tell me what and what not to be. You can't throw stones at me and tell me to remain in that dust that you throw me at. Go through it. Don't run around the storms. Don't walk around the storms. Go through the storms so you can come out of those storms stronger than you were before. That is resilience. Now, I don't want to take much of our time. I'm very sure with these little points that I've talked about, you're able to grab some things that no matter the storms that life throws at you, make use of your resilient spirit that you possess within you to shield that storms and look at that storms to the face that you are not bringing me down. Sometimes life throws a very painful storms at us. So it's this resilient spirit that helps you to go through that storms. When you go through something that when you go through the storms, you grow out of the storm stronger. That's what I want you to grab. When you go through the storms that life throws at you, you come out of the storms. You grow out of the storms stronger than you were before. So don't just run away. Maybe life throws some storms at you and you're running around the storms. You're just running around, running. You're not achieving anything out of it. You're not looking. Maybe these storms that life throws at me, maybe there's something that life wants to tell me. Maybe there's some corrections that I need to take. Maybe there's something that I need to do. Do you understand? So that's it. So don't run around the storms that life throws at you. Go through the storms so you can grow out stronger than you were before. That's what I have for you today. So I hope you understand. If you have any contribution, you can just drop it at the comment section. If you have anything to say, any question, you can just drop it at the comment section. If you have anything to say, you can just drop it at the comment section. Remember, you're not alone in this resiliency journey. So anything that you don't understand, just drop it at the comment section. I will be so glad to attend to them one after the other. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for stopping by today. I really appreciate. I'm still your girl, Mary. Please, if you need someone you can talk to, remember our aim is to help people out there that are going through a lot, help people out there that are going through depression, help people out there that are going through painful experiences and that cannot speak out. So you can just, if you need someone to talk to, we are always available to talk to you. You can just send us a DM. I will be dropping my email. You can just send us a DM. I will be dropping my number. You can also send me a DM through that. Please, I will be so glad to attend to each message that you send to me. Thank you. And then I want you to have one thing in mind. Don't run around the storms that life throws at you. Walk through it so you can grow out of the storms stronger than you were before. Thank you. I love you so much. See you later. Bye.